I'm John Wayne Gacy, though to the world I became known as the Killer Clown. People saw me as a friendly neighbor, a hard-working businessman, and even someone who entertained children at parties dressed as Pogo the Clown. But behind the painted smile and suburban respectability was a predator who preyed on the vulnerable, and the truth of my life became one of the darkest chapters in American history. I was born on March the 17th, 1942, in Chicago, Illinois. My childhood was marked by abuse. My father drank heavily and belittled me constantly. I longed for approval but never seemed to get it. That emptiness followed me into adulthood, where I built a life that looked, on the surface, respectable. I worked in construction, owned a contracting company, was active in local politics, and even hosted parties for neighbors. People thought of me as generous, always smiling, always giving back to the community. But appearances can be deceiving. Behind closed doors, my life was fueled by urges I couldn't control. My victims were mostly teenage boys and young men, often runaways, drifters, or workers I lured with promises of jobs. I would bring them to my home, gain their trust, and then spring the trap. From 1972 to 1978, I murdered at least 33 boys and young men. Some were strangled, others suffocated, their final cries fading in a house that looked like any other in a quiet neighborhood. I buried 26 of them in the crawl space under my home, covering the earth with layer after layer until the stench of death became impossible to ignore.